Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches development projects worth 5,900 crore rupees in Mehsana, Gujarat. Says government is working relentlessly to make India a developed nation by 2047. Filing of nominations ends for single-phase assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and second phase of polls in Chhattisgarh. Filing of papers begins for single-phase elections in Rajasthan. Former President Ram Nath Kovind to deliver Akashvani's prestigious annual Sardar Patel Memorial Lecture tomorrow. UNSC set to hold emergency meeting on Israel-Hamas situation tonight. In ICC Cricket World Cup, match between Afghanistan and Sri Lanka underway in Pune. And in 37th National Games in Goa, Maharashtra leading the medal tally with 114 medals, followed by Haryana with 50 medals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the government is working relentlessly in each sector to make India a developed nation during Amrit Kal by 2047. He was addressing the gathering after inaugurating and laying the foundation stone for various developmental projects worth over 5,900 crore rupees at Abhoda in Mehsana district today. The projects of multiple sectors like rail, road, drinking water and irrigation will benefit 7 districts of North and Central Gujarat. The Prime Minister said the wide range of infrastructure projects inaugurated today will not only strengthen connectivity and boost tourism in North Gujarat region, but will also lead to prosperity and well-being of the people. He stated that the government is now moving towards developing clean energy sources, including solar energy and biofuels. He said the North Gujarat region will play an important role in the emerging green hydrogen sector. Filing of nominations ended for the single-phase assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and for the second phase of assembly polls in Chhattisgarh this evening. In Madhya Pradesh, nomination papers will be scrutinized tomorrow and names can be withdrawn till the 2nd of November. A report.
On the last day of filing nominations, many senior leaders in the state interacted with the public. Today, Union Minister Sardar Patel said in rallies held in Sivni and Balaghat districts that India will be truly united only when BJP has a strong majority. He said that due to the absolute majority, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government is able to do all the work it wanted to do in the interest of the country. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and other senior leaders also took part in the campaign. On the other hand, former Chief Minister and senior Congress leaders Kamal Nath said in a public meeting in Indore that this election is not the election of any party or candidate, but it is the election of the future of Madhya Pradesh. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
In Rajasthan, the process of filing nominations for the state assembly elections has begun today. 8 candidates filed 9 nomination papers on the first day. The notification was issued today for elections in the state. The last date to fill out the nomination form is the 6th of November. Scrutiny of nomination forms will be done on the 7th of November. Our correspondent files this report.
Since the announcement of the election in the state, more than 10,000 complaints of the violation of Code of Conduct have been received through this app. In the last assembly elections, about 4,400 complaints were received through the app. Complaints regarding violation of Code of Conduct and excess expenditure by the candidates are mainly being received. The complaints are being processed in an average of 29 minutes. Chief Electoral Officer of the state, Praveen Gupta, told that 88% of the complaints found suitable for action have been resolved within 100 minutes. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, Congress and Telangana Janasamati parties have decided to work together against the ruling BRS in the ensuing state assembly elections beyond seat sharing and alliances. Leaders of both sides have announced this at a press conference held in Hyderabad today. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari today announced that the construction of 20,000 crore rupees road projects will begin next year, connecting 9 districts of the state. He added that the road will also connect Manipur and Nagaland in the country with neighbouring Myanmar. Addressing a public meeting at the BJP election campaign at West Piling within Dampa constituency in Mizoram, the minister said that infrastructure is the most important element for development.
we will change the infrastructure of Mizoram with international standard. For that, you need to have a government which will be helpful for the center. You can make double engine sarkar. We are committed for the development of all the people who are the citizens of this country. Mizoram will get good airports, good roads, good railway, employment potential, and the farmers will be happy. That is mission of my party.
In view of assembly elections in 5 states, Mizoram, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Telangana, an all-out effort is being made by the Election Commission of India, ECI, to maximize the voter turnout with the help of its information and communications technology mobile apps. The ECI is utilizing digital technology with the latest tools to bring more efficiency, widespread reach and accountability to ensure free and fair elections with greater electoral participation. The ecosystem of mobile apps is also contributing to the ease of the overall electoral process. In Uttar Pradesh, a special revision campaign is going on to update the voter lists of the state. The state chief electoral officer Randeep Renwa said today that the draft of voter lists in all the assembly constituencies of the state was published on the 27th of October.
सभी वोटर से ये अपील है कि वो वोटर लिस्ट में अपना नाम जरूर देख लें। वोटर लिस्टें सभी पोलिंग स्टेशंस पर उपलब्ध हैं और BLOs के पास हैं। ये फॉर्म ऑनलाइन भी भरा जा सकता है voters.eci.gov.in वेबसाइट पे। इसके अलावा हार्ड कॉपी में भी फॉर्म्स BLO के पास उपलब्ध हैं और ये फॉर्म 9 दिसंबर तक भरे जा सकते हैं।
Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has called for establishing multinational collaborative mitigation frameworks in the Indian Ocean region. He was addressing the ongoing 3-day 4th Goa Maritime Conclave, which commenced yesterday. Raksha Mantri emphasized that a free, open and rule-based maritime order is a priority for all.
We have to work out and agree about our common priorities. A free, open and rules-bound maritime order is a priority for all of us. Might is right has no place in such a maritime order. Respect for international maritime laws as enunciated in UNCLOS 1982 must be our lodestar. Within this broad framework, many more concrete priorities can be fleshed out. We collaborate, we work together, and we share resources and expertise.
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has appealed to the people to maintain peace and not fall prey to attempts to disturb the peace. Speaking after the key meeting of the Ministerial Subcommittee on Maratha Reservation today in Mumbai, the Chief Minister strongly condemned the incidents of violence over the issue in the state. He warned that those who are involved in violence should also keep in mind that it also harms the society and their families will also suffer due to it. The Chief Minister reiterated that the state government is committed to providing permanent reservations to the Maratha community soon once it completes the process of legal scrutiny. Earlier, in some places in the state, agitators burnt public transport buses and vehicles of some political leaders. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Akashvani will broadcast its annual prestigious edition of the Sardar Patel Memorial Lecture tomorrow. Former President Ram Nath Kovind will deliver this year's address. The lecture will be broadcast on the occasion of Sardar Patel's birth anniversary tomorrow between 9:30 to 10 p.m. across the entire network of Akashvani. The lecture will also be available on other social media platforms. Sardar Patel Memorial Lecture is organized by Akashvani in memory of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in the program marking the culmination of the Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign's Amrit Kalash Yatra at Kartavya Path tomorrow. The program will also mark the closing ceremony of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign is a tribute to the brave hearts who made the supreme sacrifice for the country. In the evening, Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur participated in the program with the representatives of Himachal Pradesh and poured the soil into the Amrit Kalash. Speaking on the occasion, he said the youth of the country will make India a developed nation by 2047.
आज के युवाओं को उन वीरों का वंदन करने के लिए जिन्होंने अपने प्राण देश के लिए त्याग दिए और उस मिट्टी को नमन करने के लिए जिसकी सौगंध हम खाते हैं
कि देश के लिए बलिदान करने की आवश्यकता हुई तो वो भी करेंगे, योगदान किया तो वो भी करेंगे और भारत को विकसित देश 2047 से पहले बनाएंगे। 6 लाख से ज्यादा गांव में करोड़ों युवाओं ने इस कार्यक्रम में जुड़कर घर घर से मिट्टी एकत्र करके ऐसे हजारों अमृत कलश यहाँ पर आए हैं।
The Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution today said the government is monitoring onion exports and prices on a daily basis to ensure stable domestic prices. In a statement, the ministry said the decision to impose a minimum export price of $800 per ton on onion has shown an immediate impact of price correction in Maharashtra markets. The ministry said in view of increasing demand in the month of November, it has started releasing onion buffer stock into the market, both through mandi sales and discounted sales to retail consumers at centres of high prices. In Manipur, a joint team of security forces conducted a search operation in 2 locations of Imphal East district today and recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition. During the operations, 2 9mm pistols, 1 SMG carbine, 1 rifle, 14 hand grenades and other ammunition were recovered. The ammunition are being handed over to Sagolmang police station for further investigation. Amid the ongoing clash between Palestinian fighters and Israeli forces, United Nations Security Council is set to hold an emergency meeting tonight. The meeting has been requested by the United Arab Emirates to pass a resolution for humanitarian pause in the conflict in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israel has urged Russia to protect all its citizens after a large mob stormed a Dagestan airport. Russia's aviation agency Rosaviatsia said security forces later brought the situation under control. The agency added that flights from Israel to the North Caucasus would be temporarily redirected to other cities. In ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, the match between Sri Lanka and Afghanistan is underway at MCA Stadium in Pune. Afghanistan were 177 for 3 in 36.5 overs when reports last came in. Opting to bowl, Afghanistan dominated the proceedings as they kept on scalping wickets at regular intervals. Fazal Haq Faruqi's 4-wicket haul helped Afghanistan to bowl at Sri Lanka for 241. Earlier, Afghanistan skipper Hashmatullah Shahidi won the toss and opted to bowl against Sri Lanka. In Goa, sportsmanship and camaraderie are on full display at the prestigious 37th National Games. Today, games like hockey and rollball have started, in addition to the ongoing competition in sports like water polo, men's and women's 3-meter springboard, billiards, and many others. Maharashtra is leading the medal table in the National Games 2023 with 114 medals, including 47 gold. Haryana has clinched 50 medals, while defending champion Services Sports Control Board is placed in the 3rd place with 33 medals. The event will take place till the 9th of November. Coal India subsidiary Southeastern Coalfields Limited has achieved 100 million ton coal dispatch for 2023-24. The Coal Ministry said this is the fastest coal dispatch achieved by the Chhattisgarh-based company since its inception. Last year, it dispatched around 85 million tons of coal in the same period. The ministry said of the total coal dispatch, more than 80% went to the power plants across the country. Union Minister of State for Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Shobha Karandlaje, has said South Asia is a major producer as well as consumer of food, and it is a moral responsibility as well as economic necessity to reduce the food loss and waste. Ms. Karandlaje said this while addressing the inaugural event of International Workshop on Food Loss and Waste Prevention in South Asian region at New Delhi today. She said that the social organizations need to play a vital role in spreading awareness among various stakeholders and also should practice methods to minimize food waste. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches development projects worth 5,900 crore rupees in Mehsana, Gujarat, says government is working relentlessly to make India a developed nation by 2047. Filing of nominations ends for single-phase assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and second phase of polls in Chhattisgarh. Filing of papers begins for single-phase elections in Rajasthan. Former President Ram Nath Kovind to deliver Akashvani's prestigious annual Sardar Patel Memorial Lecture tomorrow. UNSC set to hold emergency meeting on Israel-Hamas situation tonight. In ICC Cricket World Cup match between Afghanistan and Sri Lanka underway in Pune, and in 37th National Games in Goa, Maharashtra, leading the medal tally with 114 medals, followed by Haryana with 50 medals. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.